Alright guys, just a quick note. Khabib Ferguson is canceled. That fight is off. That is a nightmare, guys. That was going to be, well, to be honest, the second best fight of the night, I think. I still am very interested in watching the main event. But I was so into this fight. Poor guys. I mean, I feel terrible for Khabib. You know, a guy like that never wants to pull out of a fight. He must have been seriously sick. Must have had some really bad reaction to the weight cut. And poor Ferguson, man. The boogeyman was so ready. It would have been great. Great fight. I'm sure he's so let down. But, hey, shit happens, you know. What do you think happens during weigh-in? Why do you think... What do you think happens? Why would you get sick during a weight cut? I mean, what do you think happens the most? I'll tell you what happens the most, but do you guys know? It's the most common weight cutting problem or side effect or adverse reaction it's dehydration. Simple. It's dehydration, and that does nasty things to your electrolytes, and it does nasty things to your stomach. I mean, once you start getting that sick or that hungry and dehydrated, your stomach starts reacting in a negative way, and your mental status changes because of your electrolytes. Because I don't know if you guys know it or not, but your brain is run all on electrical activity. And when you're talking about electrolytes, they have a lot to do with your brain. Also have a lot to do with your heart. Your heart and your brain are electrical systems. They're run by electrical systems. So when you start messing with your electrolytes, it starts messing with your brain, it starts messing with your heart, and being hungry messes with your stomach. You start getting cramps because the stomach wants to do this. It wants to pulsate all the time because it wants to push the food through. But when there's nothing there, it starts having cramps and it starts just cramping up. It's a really unpleasant feeling. So between the brain having weird thoughts, your heart doing weird things because of the electrical system, and your stomach cramping up, dehydration is nasty. And that's how people cut weight. Dehydration. So they're purposely putting their body through a very, very, very dangerous and a very negative thing. It's a really negative state to be dehydrated. Your body does not like it. Okay? And it doesn't like being that hungry either. That doesn't help. So you're dehydrated and you're starving to death. Two terrible conditions you're purposely putting your body through. So, but people do it. They take one for the team. They do it because they want to cut weight. They want to be at the lowest weight they can because then they feel like they have the most advantage because they'll be stronger than their opponent. But by doing that, there's tremendous risks involved. And poor Khabib found that out the hard way. And being dehydrated and starving is those two things going together. That's how you cut weight. You have to dehydrate yourself and then starve yourself. Two things that can kill you. Each one in and of themselves can kill you, but now you're doing both of them in concert together so you can make weight, so you can fight and be healthy. So you're killing yourself to be healthy. It's such a contradiction in terms. It's not even funny. So anyway, just thought I'd give you guys the heads up. We're on our way to Venice Beach right now. Heather and I are to celebrate a late celebration of our anniversary, our Valentine's Day. So we're gonna go down for a day or two, Venice Beach. If you guys know any place we can watch the UFC, let me know, because we gotta watch the UFC tomorrow. We'll be in Venice. Thanks for coming, guys. Wait, if you have a fight scene on 3. Yeah, it's not pretty. I'm gonna do a whole thing on. I'm gonna do a whole blog on cutting weight. I've done it before, but I'm gonna do another one. It's such a contradiction in terms. You're killing yourself, putting yourself in an unhealthy state to do a sport. I mean, the toughest sport in the world. You got to be healthy, so you got to be unhealthy to be healthy. I don't know. It doesn't make sense to me, but I'll see you later.